What's up YouTube, it's your boy Jamaal Abiade and welcome back for another yet YouTube video. Today we're doing a product review, yes, a product review on one of my go-to controllers, the DDJ-1000SRT. So just to give you a little background, I've been DJing for 10 years plus. This is not my first controller, this is my go-to controller for right now. But we're gonna give the pros and cons of this controller and make sure it's the right purchase for you. And we're gonna do a step-by-step look of all the features that comes in this controller and all the hookups and connections and everything as well. This controller came out in 2019, August 2019, and I use it mostly because I am a mobile DJ and a wedding DJ. So I'm not gonna wait to the end of the video to let you guys know if I like it or not. I like this controller. It's perfect for me for my club gigs, but it does have its pros and cons, and I want you to listen to the pros and cons. Just because I like it doesn't mean it's right for you and what you need to do. For my on-the-move club gigs, this is a perfect controller for me, but that does not mean it's gonna be a perfect controller for you, and I will let you know why in 2023, let you know if you should buy this $1,400 controller. When you can take this thing straight out the box, what does it come with? It obviously comes with the controller right here that you see right now, and it also comes with the power adapter. This is the power adapter. It's right here, plugs in right to the back, and the plug right here. The only thing I don't like about the power adapter is two pieces. You have to put it together. I know that's not a big deal, but I don't understand why. Mind you, I'm not an electrical engineer, so I don't know why they have to do this. I wish it was one cord instead of two cords you put together. All right, so let's get into it. So first thing I'm gonna do is take you around the controller and show you all the different connections it has. So what we're looking at right now is the back. It has four channels. These are the channel lines: channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. You can hook up external CDJs to those and things of that nature. I love this because the two USB slots it has. I love it because the two USB slots it has, excuse me. The two USB slots are very, very, very clutch. I love this because the two USB slots they have. The two USB slots are very, very, very clutch. The great thing about this is I might be DJing and another DJ can come on after me, or if somebody's opening it up, I can plug in without any of the music stopping. I have to switch the cords. They have two mic inputs. This is a pros and cons. I love that it has two mic inputs, but as you see, this is a 1/4 inch, which is fine, and this is an XLR. So I have to make sure I have an XLR cord and at least XLR cords. I wish they were both 1/4 inches because those are easier cords to find. Not find, but I always have XLR cords, so it's easier for me. So I don't understand why these both won't be XLR 1/4 inch cords. That's not a big deal, but it's just kind of make sure you have the right cords. If we go over here, we start looking at the back, the masters. Cool thing about the master, you got the booths. The booths take 1/4 inch. You have a master and that can be a RCA, or you have a master that can be XLR. I like that because I can go to any place and it kind of has the hookup I need no matter where I go. So that is the plugins and the outputs on the back. Now I want to take you guys to the effects and the setup. Now that we talked about the ports in the back, let's talk about the actual controller. This is the controller when it's plugged in and light up. I love how it looks. It looks professional. It looks great. I love the fact it has the BPM of the track, whatever track is playing on here. It's dope. It's life-size jog wheels. I moved from CDJs, so it's life-size jog wheels. Those look great. I love the pad function. You have the hot cues. You have a roll. You have a slicer. You have all that. I love this. I love the hot cues. The hot cues are easy. The roll. The slicer. I'm not gonna lie, I never used a slicer. I really don't even know how to use a slicer. I love the sampler. The dope thing about the sampler, it has a button, so it has its own volume button. So sometimes I know my last controller, I would hit this on accident and I couldn't turn it down, so I have to play all the way. It has the jog adjust wheel. It goes heavy to light. I keep mine at heavy, but you know, that's all preference. Everything's just like how it'll normally be on CDJs, the placement and everything. The play button, cue it back up, all that kind of stuff. I love the effects it has. The effects is dope, so it has a little knob to tell you what channel to put it on. So the effects section sounds great. This is such a club setup. Like for instance, or you can put it on here. And that's all from this section. It has so many So I love the effects section. And these are the effects that comes with the board. So it comes with the board. You can turn the effects up to have a heavy effect, and you can even change it to different channels. And the only thing about effects button, the placement of this is kind of, I don't like the placement because sometimes I try to hit this and I hit this, so I don't like the placement, but that's a small thing. Has more effects up here. These knobs are the color effects. So for instance, like let's say we're playing this, so all you gotta do is click this to turn it on. They have a filter, they have a pitch, they have an echo, they have a noise. So if you play all of them, so I love the effects that come on here, all the knobs, the low pass knobs. I love the effects that come on here. They're great, they're easy to use, and like you don't need to install anything. They're right on the board, so I do love that. For that, the effects section is great. And like I said, I love the jogs. I love that the jog wheels are real size. That's dope. The cons of this. What is the cons of here? There's no fader. There's no way to adjust a fader. If you want to adjust a fader, you have to go in Serato and adjust a fader. I think it's like you go to Serato preferences and you can adjust the fader, but there's no adjusting the fader on the wheel. One thing I don't like about it is the looping, the auto looping. So let me go to something about the auto looping. The auto looping just doesn't make sense to me. I don't use it. I don't know any DJ who uses it on the SRT. So as you hear it playing, I want to play a 4-bar loop. As you can see, it's looping on my computer. But like, let's say I want to make the loop longer. There's no way to make it longer. There's no way to change it. Like, so I just don't like the 4-bar loop. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how to work the in and out. Maybe if I use the manual, it don't. But it's dope because it has 4 decks. I love that it has 4 decks. The way you change the decks is just this button right here. If I hit this button right here, it goes to deck 3, and you'll see on my computer when I hit this button right here, it goes to deck 3. So that's dope. And what else? Do I have anything else I like on this? Oh, I love the sensor. I don't use it that much because I'm DJing the club, but besides that, those are the basic functions that I like on this board. You see it has everything. If you want to look for, you know, they have this wheel right here. You can load music on this side, or you can go use this one over here to load music on that side. It's the basic things. If you look at the top, you know, USB A, USB B, you switch over to what USB you want to use. So I like it. I like it. The only cons I would have to say that are definite cons for me, like definite cons for me. The mic jack, I wish it was 2 XLRs, a 1/4-inch thing instead of 1. You can't adjust the crossfader on here. And I feel like the hardware effects could be a little better, but I love the placing of everything. That's the thing about this. I love the placing of everything. Everything is placed where it is supposed to be, okay? Okay, now that we went through the controller, what we like and dislike, what is my overall consensus of the controller? I think the controller for a DJ, especially a club DJ, this is the club DJ classic. If you're a club DJ, I think you need to have the thing. Now, if you're a beginning DJ, I don't think you need a $1,400 controller. There's much cheaper versions to get. I can't think of anything right now, but there's much cheaper version of Pioneers to get. And I have the Pioneer version, not the record box version. I don't know if it is record box, but I have the Pioneer version. It's much cheaper controllers to get to start with. I don't think this is not a starting controller. If you're just starting DJ, please don't come get this one. I think it's a waste of money because you don't know if you're gonna stick with it or the investment's gonna pay off. But if you're getting gigs and working and all that kind of stuff, and you just want to take your DJ gig to a professional level, this controller is a must. Even though this controller was made in 2019 or released in 2019, this is the gold standard for DJing in the club. Yes, you can do better. Yes, you can do more, but I think this is the gold standard. I wouldn't hesitate to get it. It's always on back stock, so go ahead, put your order in. Put my order in for this. I think it took 2 to 3 months. I bought it from Guitar Center, and I think it took a long time. I can't really tell you the exact date it took, but I know I waited for like at least 2 to 3 months at least. So go ahead, put that order in. Go ahead, cop it. It's the best controller for mobile DJs and club DJs out, in my belief, out right now. But look, you guys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And look, you guys, I'll be putting more reviews up on my channel, and I'll be back next week, same time, with another YouTube video. All right, chill. I'll holla at you.